Hello, everybody. So, in this pick a card reading, this is going to be messages from your deceased spouse. We have 5 groups. Take your time choosing one of the groups, okay? I'm going to be leaving you the cards right here so you can take your time to pick your pile. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this pick a card reading. So, this pick a card is going to be messages from your deceased spouse. And I'm going to start with everybody that chose group number 1. Let's see what messages your deceased spouse has for you. So, let's see, everyone. So remember, there's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. So maybe for a lot of you, you receive a message, but then if something does not resonate, it could be a message from someone else. So don't fret if there's messages that you don't understand. Just pass them on to everyone else, right? Because this is a general reading, so there's gonna be a lot of messages for you, and you. Take your message and leave the rest for everyone else. Okay, so like take yours and keep it, right? Claim it and leave the rest for everyone else. So, okay, group number 1. First message that I'm seeing, you guys are grieving so hard. I know that for a lot of you, it's been quite a while since your spouse got, they passed away. Maybe for a lot of you it's very recent, but this energy that I'm seeing right here is very, just like so many problems going on with you because your spouse left. Like your spouse is gone, and that has caused many problems, so much grief, so much pain. Everything that I'm seeing right here, like a lot of you guys are struggling financially, right? Maybe this could be that maybe for a lot of you, you got to make something, maybe like a GoFundMe or something for when your husband or your wife, they parted, or maybe this was something because they were very sick, and for a lot of you, you had to ask for money when that person was very sick. Like it depends, right? It depends on each people, each person, but I am seeing that for a lot of you, money was needed. For a lot of you, money is still needed. And whatever they went through, whatever happened, for a lot of you, money was needed. You were asking for money, or you were planning on asking for money. Or maybe for a lot of you, like I said, you do made some sort of GoFundMe or something like that because there was this struggle for you to pay the burial, or maybe you guys needed to do that because there wasn't enough. Okay, so whatever the problem was, whatever the reason was, what I'm seeing right here is that there was money needed. Your spouse, your deceased spouse, they're telling me that they knew, they acknowledged everything that you're going through right now, all the problems that you're going through right now. They see all the grief. For a lot of you, you were left without, that extra money that your spouse was bringing in. Maybe for a lot of you, it's been a very difficult situation for you to take care of your family now that your person is gone, and money issues, grieving and feeling misunderstood about what happened. And maybe for a lot of you, you guys are waiting for all this energy to change, but maybe it could be that it's very soon for some of you. Maybe for a lot of you, it's just something that you need to take your time with it, right? Really take your time with this energy, this very grieving energy, something that it's not gonna go away real fast. Like it's not gonna go away real quick. I'm seeing that for a lot of you in your marriage, or with that person, maybe for a lot of you guys are pregnant, or you were waiting for a pregnancy or looking for a pregnancy, or your wife was waiting for a pregnancy, someone was waiting for a pregnancy, or they were pregnant, or something like that happened. Maybe you guys, your spouse left when you were pregnant, or maybe your wife left during pregnancy. Maybe for a lot of you, it was during birth or something like that. Maybe you guys have a little child. It doesn't mean pregnancy for everyone. It could mean just family, someone that is little still, and they need their mother, they need their father, but it's gone, right? They still need that, the parent, right? And because they're little, they're small, and yeah, I do see that for a lot of you guys probably wanted, or you guys wish, or you are pregnant right now, or you wanted a pregnancy from your spouse or something like that. But I am seeing that yeah, it involves small children. A lot of you guys, when that happened, maybe your child was still very little, or maybe for a lot of you guys were pregnant at the moment, or you were looking for some sort of pregnancy or something like that. Maybe you guys wanted to have, carry on that DNA, or having a little baby, a little family member that, it reminds you of your, like a little piece, right? A little piece of you two together. It could be something like that. I do sense that energy, and you guys are grieving. You don't know how to fix everything for your kids. You don't know how to make everything better. A lot of you guys are struggling, like, because your kids are struggling, and everything's just really, really bad in a way of you guys struggling financially. You don't know how to take care of your kids. You don't know how to do everything on your own, because you were used to having, your partner's support and everything. So everything went kind of downhill for y'all, and everything's been very, very just all over the place lately, because since your spouse left, because your family members and everyone is just, you have to be very strong. You have to carry yourself in a strong way, in a strong manner, but inside you're feeling all the heaviness, you're feeling everything, like you guys are just going down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you can be strong in front of your kids or and stuff like that, but inside you just want to throw yourself on the floor and cry. Like, you just want to do that. And I am seeing lots of family energy right here. Like I said, you guys wanted this baby, or you guys were pregnant, or you guys already have kids. I am seeing that lots of support for your children, lots of support for your kids, that you guys are putting some extra, things, extra, what is it, extra energy, extra work, extra support for your family. These messages in particular, like, I just got this message, but maybe for a lot of you that you guys are not sleeping or not eating, or maybe it's a very difficult time for you to actually take care of your kids properly. This is a message for you, because your spouse is telling you, like, you know what, you can be strong, you can be a someone that takes care of your kids, even though you are struggling so bad with this grief. And they want you to know that you are not alone. Okay, they're still there with you. They're going to be taking care of you. It's okay with the financial situation. You guys will be okay. You don't need to worry about all the external things that you guys are worrying about, like money, school, and all like that, all of that. Like, your spouse is trying to tell you that everything's gonna be okay. And I know it may seem very, very difficult, because your family situation might be in a bad place right now, and you don't have, like, you don't even know how to carry everything on your own, right? Like, you don't even know how to carry all these responsibilities and all these people around you, like your kids and everything, and you're trying to figure out how to handle everyone, and how to handle your job, or finding a job, or your work, or stuff like that. You're trying to handle everything at once, and you're everything is just on your shoulders, like I said. So I do see financial trouble for a lot of you. I do see that your spouse is telling you that everything's gonna be okay. When someone passes away, when you guys are having financial situations, maybe you have talked to them about it, because I do see that for a lot of you, they have received your message, because they are listening to you, okay? And they are talking about, they hearing you about your financial situations that they want to help you with. They know whatever it is that you have, like maybe some extra expenses. Maybe for a lot of you guys, like I said, are in debt, or maybe it could be like you needed some money when everything went down, and you haven't recovered from that or something. But your spouse is telling you that they they have everything, like you have everything under control, you will be having everything under control. Your spouse, they got you, they have heard your prayers, because they actually hear you, they hear you. They are saying that your financial situation is going to be okay. You don't need to worry about all these external worries. Like, I know it can be difficult because you guys have kids to feed, and you guys have your family members to feed and everything, and I know it can be very, very difficult, but at the same time, your spouse is telling you that they know what you're going through, and they're gonna be there for you. Like, they really gonna be there for you. Next message that I'm seeing right here, you guys are gonna be stuck. Like, you guys are gonna be feeling stuck, you guys are gonna be stuck, you guys are gonna be just not moving, not progressing, not moving forward. I am seeing that for a lot of you, this change that happened, you haven't recovered from that, and you're gonna be feeling stuck. Lots of your chakras are gonna be very, very tangled. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're gonna be blocked. For a lot of you, you guys are not gonna be trusting nobody. Like, for a lot of you, everything's gonna be very, very heavy. You're going to be closing up a little bit from all this that happened, maybe even to family members, maybe even to friends. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys are going to, keep it to yourself. Like, you're not going to be out much or doing much because of everything that happened, and you're gonna need a serious time for you to unstuck yourself from that position, because this is a position that you guys are gonna be stuck. Or if this already happened, like maybe you guys already kind of left that position, but the energy is still there. So you're gonna have to get rid of that energy, because this feeling of being stuck is just something that it will hold you back so much, and it's just not going to be a good thing for you. Your spouse is very, very in tune on everything that you guys are going on, everything that has been happening. Your spouse is very, very in tune. I am seeing that for a lot of you, your spouse used to help you a lot, or they were very much of support, and you guys do miss them a lot. Like, this is a lot of energy of so much grief and so much crying. And if for a lot of you, you guys have these dreams or have these weird dreams about your spouse, maybe for a lot of you guys are looking for some sort of answers to know what happened, or to find out everything that you wanted to find out. Maybe there were some things that you couldn't tell your spouse, and you've always wanted to tell him, but it didn't happen, and now everything's weighing on you, right? Everything's just you guys are carrying all that burden and carrying all that regret for things that you didn't do or didn't say or stuff like that, and you wanted to do it, you wanted to. And I am seeing that your spouse is, they know that, okay? And that's why I'm seeing subconscious communication. So with that subconscious communication, that could be dreaming, that could be that person appearing in your dreams, that could be that maybe you're praying to that person. They will be finding out your messages, they will be hearing out your messages. This subconscious communication is very important, because you guys talk to them, like you talk to them, you dream about them, you pray to them. They actually hear whatever it is that you're saying. They're hearing everything that you guys are saying. Definitely, I am seeing that for a lot of you, you guys are struggling with your home. I see that you're not cleaning enough, or maybe you're not taking care of everything like you once you did. Maybe you don't even want to cook anymore. This could be that for a lot of you don't even know how to fix everything that everything once was fixed before, but now everything's kind of not fixed, kind of broken, kind of all over the place. And for a lot of you, this energy of grief and all this energy of stuckness, it has to do a lot with the way you have your home. So maybe for a lot of you guys are not cleaning enough, you guys are not doing enough in your home, because there's this depression, right? There's this grieving energy, and it's not letting you do everything. Like, it's not letting you do all these important things. I am seeing that for a lot of you, the way you have your home, it's the way you feel inside. So maybe for a lot of you, like I said, you're not doing enough in your home, and that needs to change. Your spouse is telling you that everything's gonna be okay, and if you need some extra help, you can always ask anyone. Your spouse is telling you that you're not alone. You need to find that person that they're willing to come and help you, get you out of that depressive state, right? Because if you are in a depressive state, you have a depressive house, or at least a room, right? A depression room. So I am seeing that you guys are going to be doing more cleaning because your spouse is going to be, putting all that into you because they know that your family needs it. Your family, you yourself need it in order for you to feel a little bit better. You need to have a cleaner home in a better environment, okay? For a lot of you that you guys are not working, or for a lot of you that you guys are not doing anything extra, there's going to be opportunities for you to do some extra stuff, make extra money, find a job, get some new opportunities for you to go out of the house, for you to do many, many things. If you are thinking about, if you've been worried, if you won't have a job, or you've been worried about the job that you are going to be finding, who is going to be taking care of your kids, that's done, okay? Like, your spouse is telling you to not worry about that because they got you. Like, they literally got you. You just need to go and have that leap of faith. Like, you need to trust yourself. You need to actually trust that the process, right? So definitely, like I said, the house, there needs to be some changes in the home. I do see, maybe pay a little bit more attention to the school, to the house, to everything that you guys deal with your kids, with yourself, paying a little bit more attention, even with your hygiene, right? Even with your teeth, with your hygiene and everything. You need to get that motivation to go ahead and do that, right? And your spouse, they're onto that, okay? They're onto that. They're gonna be helping you with that. They're gonna be actually trying to get you out of that depressive state. And like I said, subconscious messages. So the one way they could be, trying to get you through that is maybe, final saying goodbye in a dream. Maybe it could be that for a lot of you, you guys are going to be visiting them, and then you guys are going to be feeling their presence in your house. Maybe if that person used to smoke, you guys are going to be, smelling the cigar, something like that. So there's going to be some signs that you guys are going to be receiving because they want you to actually change a little bit your depressive state, right? Change a little bit about that, because all this very, very dark energy around you, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You guys are going to be getting new opportunities for you to make awesome changes, okay? Awesome changes. I see that for a lot of you, there's going to be communication with more family members, so that's going to be helping you a lot. Your spouse, they're actually, because they know that for a lot of you, you guys don't talk to certain someone. Maybe you guys don't you guys stop talking to someone, and there's going to be some sort of change in connection with that person that you kind of stop talking to. Your spouse is kind of, they because they know that everything that went down, everything that went with that person, that happened with that person, and for some of you, you guys don't talk to that person, and there's going to be some sort of change in that. Your spouse is telling me that you guys stop talking to someone, but there's going to be some sort of recognition with that person, I am seeing you. This is very important because your spouse is telling you that they're actually fine. It doesn't matter what happened. They're okay. They're fine. You guys are going to be receiving signs from them. You guys are going to be hearing songs, probably receiving some sort of messages through dreams, receiving all the signs. You guys are going to be, looking at the birds or butterflies and stuff like that. And you guys are going to be realizing that that's your spouse, that they are actually visiting you. You guys are going to be finding out everything through signs. And that's just something that, okay, your spouse is telling you, like, hey, I've been sending you all the signs, I've been coming through your home, like, I've been sending you all the signs. You need to actually pay attention a little bit more to everything that I'm telling you, or to everything that I'm showing you and stuff like that, because your spouse is communicating through songs, right? Maybe for a lot of you, just a song pops into your head, right? Certain lyrics. For a lot of you, it could be that you guys are seeing certain animals, right? That it was your spouse's favorite animal or something like that. So they're definitely coming through. They're definitely just, checking everything that you're doing. They're with you, they're taking care of you, they're doing many many things to make your future better and your life situation that you have right now to make it better. They're working on it a lot. They're doing many many things. Let me tell you that your spouse's energy, it's a good energy. So no, it doesn't matter what happened, they're actually good. They're good, they're doing things, and they're not alone. Wow, this is very very interesting because they have very masculine energy with them. So probably if their dad passed away or their grandpa passed away or something, they're with them. If they have a son or something of someone with very masculine energy that passed away, they are with them. So they're telling me that they're not alone, that they're okay, and you shouldn't be worried about getting answers, and you shouldn't be worried about anything that happened, because it already happened. It already happened, and that's nothing that you should be worried about, because you already have enough in your daily life. You already have enough with your children in your home and everything that's going on with your home. Like, you already have enough. Okay, so what I'm seeing right here, definitely you guys are gonna be experiencing many many changes, thanks to your spouse, because they're stepping up and they're taking care of you and your family from the other side. Even though you might feel like, is that true? Like, yeah, it is true. Like, they're taking care of you. For a lot of you, your spouse could be acting as a spirit guide, because your spirit guides, they're always changing through different stages of your life. Your spirit guides, they're not going to be the same spirit guides that you were born with. You guys are going to be exchanging to whatever it is that you need. You guys are going to be having spiritual guides, different spiritual guides. So definitely I do see that for a lot of you, your spouse that passed away is your new spirit guides. You guys might have a lot. It's not just one. It could be many spiritual guides, but I do see that one of them, it's your spouse that passed away. I do see a very masculine energy with them. So like I said, there might be someone that passed away with a very masculine energy, and it's with them. It's with them. Oh my gosh, this is the love card. So this is talking about, oh my gosh, they're telling you that they love you. They're telling you that they're with you. They're telling you that they appreciate everything that you guys did. They're telling you that you guys, because in this love situation, if your spouse, they would want you to move on. They would want you to move on. They would want you to find a new person. They would want you to be happy, because they love you so much. They don't want you to be on your own. They don't want you to stay on your own. They don't want you to just be single for the rest of your life. Like, it's not like that. They love you so much, and they want you to know that, all this love and everything, they love you. They love you. They feel all these emotions for you, and they would always feel them, but they want you to be happy. They want you to go with someone else. They want you to find someone else. For a lot of you, if this is something very very recent, don't think about that just yet, but your spouse is telling you that the options, they're going to be open. They're going to be sending you someone that you actually deserve whenever the time is ready. It doesn't have to be just now. It could be, whenever the time is ready, you will be meeting someone in the love situation. You're not going to be by yourself. You're not going to be on your own. And for a lot of you, like I said, there's a lot of love in these cards, and they're telling you that they want you to be this amazing person. They want you to be all this amazing with this love and everything. And if it's been a long time or something like that, this message is like, hey, you know what? Go find someone. Go look for someone. Like, like, you already did your time with all the grief, and if things hasn't changed, maybe if you meet someone, everything will be better. So they're telling you that, like, everything will be better. So whatever your situation is, like, if this is something very, very recent, or maybe even if it's not recent, but whatever the message, how it fits to your specific situation, take it. But definitely means finding someone, not being on your own all the time, and finding that special someone. If you already do have someone or something like that, if you're meeting or already someone, it could be that, you know what, they're happy for you, they're okay for you, they're happy for you, they're loving it, right? They're loving it. So definitely that's what I have for you, group number one. I hope you guys like this reading. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Hello everybody that chose the two. Hello everybody that chose the group number two. Let's see what messages are for you, regarding your your situation with your spouse that had passed away, all these messages that they have for you. So let's see what comes up for you. Let's see what comes up. So this is very interesting. I do see, look what this is said. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, so your spouse, the messages from your deceased spouse. Okay, so so many of you guys, in a way, you know that it's okay. Like, in a way, you feel like it's okay. You feel okay with it. Like, a lot of you guys feel okay with it. You guys are, I'm not saying that you wanted your spouse dead or anything like that. I'm just saying that you feel okay with it, and everything that happened, it happened for a reason. Maybe for a lot of you guys already kind of knew it was going to happen. Maybe it was a disease that it was kind of inevitable for that person to pass away, or maybe it was something that you were expecting in one way or another. I do see that you guys kind of knew, or you guys kind of wanted, or it could be different situations for different people, because for a lot of you, maybe you were given the notice right before that person passed away. Maybe for a lot of you, you were kind of expecting it in a way, because that person, they were reckless or something like that. So there's different messages for different people. Remember that this is a general reading, so there's a lot of messages for you and you and you. Take your message, adapt it to your specific situation, and leave the rest for everyone else. So yeah, you guys suffered with everything that went on the relationship. Maybe for a lot of you guys had this negative energy around it, surrounded it. You guys, maybe, like I said, this was a disease, or maybe this was something, maybe your partner, they were into doing something that they were not supposed to do, or maybe they were sick, and it came because it needed to come, right? It came because it happened, and it happened because it happened. So like I said, there was something about, for this energy, that is telling me that you guys weren't expecting it, and you guys knew that this was going to happen, or maybe it was something that you thought about, or it's something that it was just, it popped into your head for a little bit. But let me tell you something. Your spouse, on these situations, you guys kind of knew, or there was this energy of you guys finding out about everything that was going to happen before it happened. And for a lot of you guys, you got to get a little bit of closure. You got to get say goodbye. A lot of you guys got to say goodbye, and this is talking about your spouse finding the right message for you, because you guys did get your closure. I do see that you guys are very strong, and you knew that everything was going to be okay, even though that person was going to pass away, or that you guys made the decision for that person, and you knew that everything was going to be okay, because you kind of when someone, I don't know what's the word, but when someone finds out what's gonna happen or something like that, or you guys expect it, you kind of accept it, right? So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like your spouse, they're telling you that you guys did the right thing. It's okay. You guys, it's good for you to feel good. This could be that maybe for a lot of you this happened forever ago, and that's why you're accepted it already, or maybe for a lot of you this happened, in a very, very long time ago. But that's the reason why you're feeling okay now, because it doesn't hurt as much, or something like that. So you knew you could say goodbye. You got your closure one way or another. You got your closure. Oh, the number two fell. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, this is telling me, okay, so this is telling me that you guys are winning the battle, or you guys are actually having so much success on this, with this situation, because you understood what everything was about. You understood what happened with you and what was everything, and there's a lot of strength right here on the cards for you. So if you've been dealing with this, and maybe for a lot of you it's been difficult or something like that, even though you accepted it or stuff like that, you guys will be even stronger about this. For a lot of you guys already stronger, but if you accepted it, you say goodbye and everything, but even though it still kind of hurts and still kind of just not good for you, this is telling you that you guys are going to be very, very strong about it. Okay, so there's going to be a time for you to that is coming, that you guys will be okay with it, that you everything, like, because there's going to be closure for you. Okay, you will receive closure. You guys got closure. There's gonna be a way for you to actually move on from this energy, move on from what happened to you. So you guys are gonna be focusing more on whatever it is that you are dealing with in life. I do see you having lots of successful situations in your life, because you guys are gonna be deciding that, you know what, it's time to move on. It's time to learn new things in life and make new amazing changes. I do see that, like I said, for a lot of you guys were sick, and that person was someone that you had to take care of. And for a lot of you, it was very exhausting. It was very something that you just, you wanted that person to have some peace, right? You wanted that person to finally be able to let go, because everything was just that suffering or tough times, or something that you didn't wanted to have to deal with much longer, because maybe it was a very long battle. For some of you, it was a very long battle. So in a way, you guys accepted it, or you guys will be accepting it very, very soon, and it's going to be something that you guys are going to be okay with it, right? You will be okay with it. I do see lots of victory and lots of success. You guys are going to moving forward from all this energy, and that's going to be bringing you so much success, so much victory, and everything that you do decide to do. I am seeing as well lots of strong energy. So you guys learn a lot of lessons from all this. You guys, from this episode in your life, you guys learn so many things that you needed to learn, and that is going to be helping you, for you to be more empathic, or for you to help other people that you might feel that needs the help. You guys are going to be in a much better position because of all the lessons that you guys have learned from all the situations that went down with your spouse, how they passed away, what happened, what you were expecting, what you were not expecting. Like, everything that you guys learned is going to be serving you in the future. I do see that. So there's going to be a major arrangement for you, a major decision, or a major situation that you guys are going to be dealing with in the very near future. And your spouse is telling you, you know what, it's okay. Like, I'm good. Everything is okay. You don't need to stop your life or anything. It's okay. And even if you feel good that everything happened, and you feel good that I went and I'm not suffering anymore, or because for a lot of you guys knew that this was going to happen, so everything's so much better, and your spouse is actually feeling really good about whatever it is that happened, about you being free from the burden, or being free from the disease, or being free for whatever they went through. Like, it feels free for them, that you don't have to deal with any of that, that you don't have to deal anymore with all that stress and all that responsibility. And like, it's not like you hated it. It doesn't mean that you hated it, but like, they feel good that you don't have to do any of that anymore. And like, they are okay, and they want you to know that they're okay, and they want you to know that your life is good, and you don't need to be focusing on nothing else but your life, because you are a very strong person. You learned your lessons from past situations that happened with your spouse, and it's time to move on. Okay, it's time to move on. You guys have already moved on, or will be moving on very, very soon. This is going to be some sort of transformation for you, because for everything that you guys went through, right? Everything that you guys have to deal with, and in the situation, with the life situations that you guys were dealing with. This is talking about having a new transformation with your spouse is going to be leading you into that energy of transforming yourself, because for a lot of you this is somewhat a freeing type of energy, right? So you guys are going to be free, you guys are going to be transforming, and your spouse is there for you on that. They're actually very, very good for you. They're thinking about everything that you went through, they're thinking about everything that they went through, and they know that a new transformation is actually a very much a good thing, and that you actually need it really, really bad. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this transformation is just something that will be changing your life in a very good way, and they're in it for that. They're gonna be telling you that, they're gonna be guiding you into that transformation. Okay, I do see you guys. Okay, okay. So they are communicating with you. They have you been to a medium? Maybe you guys are thinking about being in a mediumship, or having a mediumship reading. Maybe you guys wanted to finally let go, or maybe you guys wanted to know just normal things in mediumship readings. I do see that for a lot of you. Or maybe you guys are mediums, maybe you've been trying to communicate with your spouse in some way, just to see if they're okay, right? Just to see what happened to them, like they're okay now. It doesn't matter. I do see that they know that you've been trying to communicate with them, or that you've been praying for them, or maybe for a lot of you, you guys consulted a medium already, and that's what this energy is about. Or maybe you've been thinking about, right? Maybe for a lot of you, you've been thinking about consulting a medium, and this energy, your spouse is telling you like, hey, it's good, like we can communicate if you want, like I can come to you if you are actually have the go with the medium and everything. Like, I'll be there for you, I'll be talking to you, it's okay, I'll appear, I'll be there. If you've been doing that yourself, maybe if you have mediumship abilities, this is the card that is telling you like, hey, I'll be there if you try to contact me. I'm being there, like I have already been there, right? And this is probably talking about dreams as well, the subconscious. Maybe for a lot of you this is praying, mediumship readings, talking, trying to connect with them, trying to talk with that person. Definitely. So this is a very nice message, like I said, very nice message. Like, if you actually want to talk to them and speak to them in that way, they're actually up to it, they're actually into it. Very, very amazing. So I do see, oh yeah, so there's a lot of calmness in this reading, you guys. So if you, because it feels like you guys have accepted it, or you guys will be accepting it very, very soon. There's going to be many, many changes in your life that it will lead you to actually accept whatever happened. And like I said, many of you guys knew about everything that was going to happen before it was going to happen. So like I said, there's a lot of amazing energy about money, opportunities, happiness. There's a lot of energy as well of getting together with the family members and probably partying or something like that. So there's going to be brand new energy for you and that person, your deceased spouse. They're trying to tell you like, hey, be happy. You guys are going to be having opportunities for you to make more money. There's going to be some parties that you're going to be attending to. There's going to be, and they know, because for a lot of you guys are, because I do get like a birthday type of energy right here. So maybe for a lot of you guys as a spouse, it's their birthday very soon. Maybe you've been thinking about buying some sort of cake or something. Maybe it's your birthday, right? Maybe it's just somebody's birthday, and that they're acknowledging somebody's birthday very, very soon. Your deceased spouse, they're acknowledging the parties that you guys are going to be going through. Like, they're telling you like, hey, I'm gonna be there, I'll be there with the family, I'll be there with everyone. Like, if I acknowledge that you have remembered my birthday. I acknowledge that if it's your birthday very soon, they could be acknowledging your birthday. So very good energy, and they're trying to tell you like, hey, happy birthday. Oh, hey, I know, I've seen you checking out like my birthday and everything. I've seen you. So they're acknowledging all these family parties and everything, and he's there. He or she, they're there. and they're waiting for everything just because they know that they're going to be there whenever there's family all together. They are there as well. They're actually there as well. So I do see a message about you keeping something from that person. So you guys kept something from that person, and this message is about, because maybe for a little bit you guys haven't touched your spouse's things. Maybe for a lot of it you guys have not decided to get rid of some things. Maybe you guys don't want to do that, right? Or maybe you don't even know what to do, and you're waiting for a signal, or you're waiting for a message from your spouse for you, so you can decide, no, so you can decide what to do with their stuff, right? But there's an energy here about things, about personal things, or about things that you've always wanted to keep, or something like that. Maybe you don't even know what to do with your spouse's things, right? And you're just thinking about, like, oh, what should I do, what is it, this and that. Well, let me tell you that your spouse is telling you, like, hey, it's just stuff, okay? You don't need to keep it. Like, if you want to keep it, keep some things, but if you don't feel bad if you decide to donate it or throw it away or something like that, like, don't feel bad about anything. You can actually, it's just stuff. You can keep whatever it is that you want, and if you want to give something to someone else, give it. Like, they're actually out. I just got a message. So this is something about, okay, some of you guys, your spouses used to have something very valuable or something like that. Okay, so this message, very random, but it just popped. So you guys have some of you, your spouses that passed away, they used to have something very valuable, or something that they consider very valuable. If they want you to acknowledge, they're acknowledging, okay? They're acknowledging that. Maybe for a lot of you guys have kept it safe. The PlayStation, or maybe a ring, or maybe for a lot of you it could be some pictures or personal documents or something like that, right? And they are acknowledging that. So they want you to thank you that you guys are keeping that valuable thing, because they used to love it so much, or they care for it a lot, and that's something that they wanna, they want to keep protecting that special item that you guys have been taking care of. So like I said, you don't need to keep everything. They are telling you that you don't need to keep everything. It's okay. You can let go of the things that don't no longer serve you. You can, start to move all this energy around my things, and not feeling all the grief because you see my clothes every day, or you smell my clothes every day. And I don't want you to feel sad. I don't want you to feel all the grief because of everything like that. And they want you to know that, like, you know what? If you need to get rid of it, get rid of it. If you need to move on from something, like, move on, move it along. It's okay. Accept that valuable thing that I just told you about. Don't give that up, okay? Or probably give it to our kids, or give it to someone that actually deserves it. But don't throw it away, or don't give that away, because it's a very valuable thing that they used to, love a lot, or value a lot. So I do see that for a lot of you guys have curiosity, or wanting to explore your husband's or your wife's things. Maybe for a lot of you guys have not done anything with that yet. Maybe like it says, that's what this message is about, like removing things and gifting or donating and stuff like that. For a lot of you guys have not done many things with that. Maybe you haven't even touched anything, and you maybe you're a little bit curious, or maybe you've been wanting to explore a little bit, like, okay, should I look there, should I look through that, like, oh, your spouse is still like, go ahead, go ahead and do that. It's okay. I have nothing to hide. I loved you. This is a lot of attraction, partnership and attraction card. So they're telling you, like, go ahead and explore my things. I loved you. Even if I had some secrets, it's okay. You can explore everything that it was there. I do see lover and attraction card. So this lover and attraction card, they're reminding you that they loved you, or they're reminding you that everything that you guys used to have together, like, they claim that energy. They're attentive to that energy. They remember that energy, this energy in this card is just like, it's very focused. Their energy is very focused on this card. So they're actually remembering what you guys used to do, where you used to go, your relationship in general. They're remembering the attraction and the love, and they want you to know that, you know, they remember it. They know how everything was. They know whatever it is that you guys did and how happy you were, and they are acknowledging all that energy, love, attraction, energy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they're acknowledging that energy. But if you have been thinking about being curious, exploring and everything, your husband's or your wife's things, do that. Is it time for you to do that right now? If this is the signal, this is the time, go ahead and do it. So oh my gosh, so this is very interesting, because this energy that I'm getting right here, you guys are gonna be letting go of everything, moving on. It doesn't mean that you guys are gonna be forgetting about that person, because you guys are not gonna be forgetting about that person. But they're telling me, like, you know what, hey, I'm good, I'm okay. They want you to know that they're okay. They want you to know that they're not alone, because I do see that moving on. So maybe for a lot of you guys have lost someone before that person. A lot of you guys have lost people before your spouse, and that has, gotten you in a way of into that energy. Like, you have already experienced it. A lot of you guys have already experienced it, and this is something that, it helped you in a way, because you already know what's going on. A lot of you guys have this understanding of what's going on in the spiritual. Like, you guys have spiritual knowledge and a spiritual, energy around you, that you guys are kind of okay with it, because you already know what's up. You already know. And for those of you that don't know, you will be knowing very, very soon. You will be understanding what's up in the other world. You guys are going to be knowing everything that's going on, and that's going to be helping you move on, letting go. And your spouse is telling you, like, hey, everything that you thought is correct. They're telling you that they did not die, they just transformed. Okay, they did not die, they transformed, they served their purpose on this earth, and they want you to know that it's okay. They served their purpose on this earth. Okay, they moved on, they have passed away, and they know that, you need to know that they're there, even though they're not here in the physical. They're still there in the, in other dimensions. They can still see you, they can still talk to you. Like, that's what I said. Like, a lot of you guys have mediumship abilities, so this could be that for a lot of you guys do have some sort of psychic abilities, and that's why you know what's up on the other side, or what's going on the other side. And for a lot of you that you guys don't have psychic abilities or anything, but you still have some sort of understanding of what's going on the other side, they want you to know that you're right. Okay, they didn't die, they just transformed. Oh, I just got another message. So they're talking about a favorite song. They're talking about a song. Okay, so maybe for a lot of you guys, spouse used to sing a lot, or maybe they used to write songs, or maybe they were singers or something like that. But I do sense that maybe for a lot of you, you guys had maybe a song that you guys liked it a lot, or maybe it was a favorite song. Maybe it was a song that they dedicated to you at some point, and they are sending me like a song or something like that, and they are telling you, like, hey, there's a song that we used to play together, or that we used to love together, and tell that person, tell my spouse that I hear that song. Okay, so that's what they're telling me for me to tell you, that they are hearing that song, or they remember that song. Not like, it doesn't matter, they transform, but their energies are not gone. Okay, like, their emotions and energy, they're not gone. They're waiting for you whenever it's time for you to go there. They're gonna be waiting for you. They have that song that they used to play, or you guys used to play together. They have that song. It reminds them of some things on earth. And maybe for a lot of you guys listen to that song a lot. Maybe you guys, it's a very special song, and you guys listen to it because it reminds you of your person, right? In the end, it reminds you of your amazing person. It's something that you can keep listening to that song for you to get even signs and messages from your spouse. So that's what I have for you, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let's go with group number 3. Hello, everyone that chose group number 3. Let's see what the cards have for you. So, messages from your deceased spouse. Let me just put the cards right here. Messages from your deceased spouse. Everyone. So, remember, this is a general reading. There's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. So, take your messages and adapt it to your specific situation, okay? Apply it to your specific situation. Take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else because this is a general reading. So, group number 3. Group number 3. The first thing that I'm seeing right here, you guys are about to experience lots of good fortune, lots of amazingness. I am seeing greatness, okay? So much greatness in the money situation, so much amazingness coming to you with so much money. This is talking about abundance money. This is talking about you gaining whatever it is that you've been waiting for. For a lot of you, this is money that was left to you. Maybe for a lot of you guys got some sort of inheritance, or maybe this could be that whenever your spouse left away, you were there to keep some business type of thing. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys were, left with money, or even if it was like debt or something, you guys are going to be getting some money, and that will be helping you to stabilize everything in your life, like your economic situation, your financial situation. So this could be, like I said, an inheritance. Maybe for a lot of you, like if you bought a house or something like that, and then your spouse passed away, maybe for a lot of you guys kept the house, or things, maybe insurance. Maybe this is insurance, like from your spouse or something like that, but you guys are getting money, okay? So for a lot of you, there's some sort of contract that's with this. So it could be insurance, it could be inheritance, it could be even debt that maybe for a lot of you guys are going to be resolving, because for a lot of you it can be that you guys were left with debt whenever your spouse passed away. But this is talking about getting it resolved, fixing everything, because financial abundance is going to be coming towards you, and you guys are going to be resolving all those issues. So that I hope you guys understand the first message that I'm trying to say. But this is actually a very good message. It's talking about money. It's talking about signing something, or probably getting something that you already signed for, or maybe your spouse signed for it. So it could be, like I said, inheritance, or maybe insurance or something like that. Like whenever someone passes away, for a lot of you, maybe you guys have some life insurance on each other or something like that. It could be something like that. So definitely there's a lot of abundance. Your spouse is trying to tell you, like, hey, did you get the life insurance already? Like, I hope you got it already, or if you get it, I hope you enjoyed it already. Like, that's to make your life easier. That's to make everything for you much easier, for you to not worry about anything financially, right? That's the first message that I'm seeing right here. For a lot of you that you guys did not get the life insurance or anything like that, this could be that your spouse is telling you that your debt that you guys had together or something like that, it will be getting better. It will actually get fixed, because they're there trying to help you. They're going to be helping you with that debt. They're going to be helping you because they know that you are not going to be able to do everything on your own. Maybe for a lot of you guys been struggling or something like that, and it's just they want you to know that everything that you've been struggling with, the financial situation and everything, because your family and everything, it's going to get resolved. Your spouse is actually helping you for you to get this fortune that is coming for you, all this amazingness, because I do see all this amazing, stable financial future for a lot of you. This is energy that is just going to be making everything better. I do see this. Okay, so let me see what else is coming for you. What else your spouse is trying to tell you. I am seeing that, okay, maybe for a lot of you guys have the fear of that person not being around you anymore. A lot of you guys feel kind of blocked, or maybe, like blocked away, or left away. Maybe for a lot of you feel that your spouse, like, you need more signs from that person, right? Maybe for a lot of you, this is just you're not seeing the signs, or you totally feel like you haven't dreamt about them yet, or like you want to know if they're there. You don't want to feel like totally abandoned. For a lot of you, you could be feeling a little bit of abandonment. Maybe this could be that you don't know how to take this energy as well. You don't know how to fix all of this right now. You're feeling everything just very, very deep, and it has brought you many issues. All this abandonment type of energy that you guys feel, they want you to know that they have not abandoned you. Like, they are actually there with you. They would never leave you behind, right? They would never leave you on your own. They're telling you that even if you feel like you're on your own, or even if you haven't felt them near you anytime, like soon, maybe you haven't dreamt them, maybe for a lot of you, you just feel like they're gone, their spirit is gone. But no, they're actually with you. They're actually checking everything that you do, because they're trying to make your life better, helping you better with your financial situation. They're already doing that, so you guys can experience so much abundance. It's just so much abundance, so much amazingness for you. Like, you're gonna be experiencing many amazing things. You're not alone. They're actually there with you. They're there with you, and they're very into protecting you. So you guys, like, they know what you're going through, and they know your energy. It's feeling kind of a little bit weird because you feel abandoned, or maybe for a lot of you feel like it's just like you have no one. Maybe this could even be someone from your family members, like, that you feel like they're not listening to you, or they're not there to support you fully. And it feels kind of like that maybe for a lot of you guys can't express yourself or can't communicate everything that you want to communicate, because you're trying to be the strong one in the family, right? You're trying to be very strong in everything. And what I'm seeing right here is that this person, your spouse, is telling you, like, hey, you're not alone. Like, I might be passed away and stuff like that, but my spirit is still there. Okay, even if you haven't dreamt about me, you will be dreaming about me very soon, right? This is talking about you actually, finally knowing that they're there and not thinking about it much, right? Just, let it pass. Let all that energy dissolve, feeling just better about everything, and not feeling so isolated or abandoned, or left behind. Not feeling like that even with your family members, because maybe for a lot of you guys don't have much support with your spouse being gone and stuff like that. And maybe for a lot of you, has turned into a very difficult road that you don't even know how to walk on that. And you're feeling like, what, my spouse passed away, and how am I going to deal with this long term? Like, what's going to be happening for me? What's going to be happening with me? How can I get more communication, more support from my family members? How can I make this better? How can I do this energy and make it so much better? And your spouse, they know that, and they want you to know that you're not abandoned, okay? Especially by them, because their spirit is actually there with you. And even if you don't notice yet, like, even if you don't dream about them yet, or maybe you dream about them but very vaguely, like maybe once a month or something, they're there, okay? And they want you to know that everything's gonna be okay. But you need to relax a little bit with that energy, because it gets kind of heavy. It gets on the negative side for a little bit. And so that's what they're trying to tell you, that negative energy is going to be very bad for you. I do see betrayal. So maybe for a lot of you guys feel betrayed, or maybe you feel like the circumstances of your spouse's death is unclear. I do see that maybe for a lot of you guys have some you're trying to get some answers, or maybe this was something that you feel betrayed by the way they died, maybe because it was, they were very young, and it was just something that, like, how can life rob me of my husband or my wife? How can life betray me that way? You know what I mean? So it could be because there was some weird circumstances around your husband's or wife's passed away death, right? It could be that, or maybe even if they didn't die in circumstances very weird, like even if that didn't happen, maybe for a lot of you still feel that way, right? Because they were very young or something like that, and you feel like it wasn't their time. And for a lot of you guys have this energy of feeling betrayed, because you just know that it wasn't their time, or you knew that why did this happen? how come this happened? Like, how can I fix this? How can I fix this energy? And you guys are in this energy feeling very blocked from society, or feeling like people are not listening to you. Like, you're feeling like kind of abandoned. For a lot of you, if this was some sort of crime or something like that, maybe you feel like they're not listening to you, right? You feel like you're not getting anywhere and you're not getting any answers, and there's some sort of betrayal type of energy, that you feel like probably people robbed you out of your spouse, or maybe, you know, a disease robbed you out of your spouse. You know, life in general, it robbed you out of your spouse when it wasn't the time that it was supposed to happen, right? Like, you had this many plans with the future for your spouse and you, and all this energy is like, it's telling me that you didn't get to live that, right? You didn't get to experiment that, or live that, or, you know, do something with, finally live your dream life with your spouse that you've always wanted to, and you feel robbed of that. So your spouse is telling you, like, you know what, if you need to talk to, if you need to communicate with someone, you need to express yourself. Like, your spouse is there, okay, and they're with you all the time. But if you need like physical communication or human communication, you can take the first step, right? You're not alone. They're reminding you that you're not alone. And if you ever need answers, don't rush for them. Your spouse will tell you everything that you need to know. They're telling you that you don't need to feel, you don't need to have all this negative energy. You don't need to feel all this energy of being betrayed, robbed of your husband, of your wife, and stuff like that. They want you to know that you need to hold on to those moments that you guys, you know, experience together. He wants you, he or she, I'm sensing a very masculine energy. That's why I keep saying husband or he, you know, because this is a very masculine energy, but it doesn't matter. It could be a wife, right? It could be a wife. But so maybe for a lot of you, this is someone that they want you to know that you know, you need to hold on to this memories, to this treasure memories that you keep in your heart, right? Like, this times that you guys live together, you need to hold on to them, because they want you to be on the happier side, not on the negative side. They don't want you to be depressed. They don't want you to feel betrayed, because there's a lot of betrayal and a lot of negative type of sword energy right here on the cards. And this just tell me that you guys are not doing good with this. You guys are not handling everything on, like, on the good positive side. It's not like that. For a lot of you, it's more on the negative side, and your spouse, they want you to be better about all this energy, you know. And this is talking about, you know, having all these memories and all these great moments, actually focusing on what you live with that person, not of what you got robbed of, right? Like, not of what life, or, you know, the people in the world robbed you of. Not focusing on what could have been anymore, because that's like on the past now. You know, that's on the past. And your spouse is telling you, like, you know what, you need to focus on what we did do in life, of what happened in life. So I am getting lots of uh, because these cards are talking about like some sort of food. Maybe they were very much into some dish or something. Maybe you used to prepare something from them for them, or maybe you guys have a lot of memories surrounding some sort of food, a dish, or something like that. This is talking about all this energy. So maybe you guys do think about that person every time you cook that meal, that specific meal. Maybe for a lot of you, whenever you order that specific meal, you think about that person, you think about your spouse. Or, you know, maybe this is candy, maybe this is some chips, maybe this is like a specific meal, maybe this is something that for a lot of you, you used to enjoy together. And this is talking about all this amazing things that you have to focus on. Maybe remember your spouse in a different light. Maybe remembering your spouse in a way where you can focus on the positive. Like I said, there's some sort of message regarding this specific food. For a lot of you, this specific food item or something like that, they want you to buy it, or they want you to cook it, or they want you to focus on it and remembering all the good times you had around that specific food type of thing, tube type of item, tube food. type of thing, you know? So basically, if you guys had a very favorite dish, or maybe if you guys had, like, maybe you used to eat all this amazing lollipops together, or something, just something that you guys used to eat together, or something that your person was very much into, they loved hot Cheetos every day, or something like that. Maybe for a lot of you, there was in they probably know that you remember them with that specific food thing. They know that you remember them. They want you to know that they're acknowledging that, you know. So this message obviously is not for everyone, but yeah, like if you got this pile, maybe for a lot of you, your spouse, they want you to really really focus on something that you used to cook really good, or something that they used to buy and they used to love to eat, and they want you to focus on that, right? Like, actually focusing on the good things, focusing on the amazing things, because they don't want you to be kind of on the negative side of this energy. They don't want you to be on that, you know. So yeah, pastry. Why did I get that word? Oh, okay. So maybe they like cake, or maybe donuts, or maybe candy, or something like that. So yeah, I just got that word. So maybe for a lot of them, they were very very much into cake or something like that. That's, or maybe coffee, right? Maybe this is Starbucks coffee or something like that, that they were always buying or always eating. But yeah, so I do see that oh my gosh, so this is very interesting, because I do see that for a lot of you guys are asking your spouse about some sort of signal, and this has to do a lot with the communication that I saw on the other cards. So maybe for a lot of you guys are thinking a better way into communicating with your spouse. Maybe you're asking you for your spouse, like, hey, if you're here, can you bring this butterfly into my window? Like, can you come here? So this is talking about a specific sign that maybe you have asked them to show. Maybe you've been like, hey, can you appear into my dreams? Or hey, can you send me some money? Or hey, can you, you know, like, because there's a lot of different signs. When people passed away, you can actually ask them for a specific sign to send you. Like, this could be a specific dream, this could be maybe a bird, a specific bird, maybe a butterfly or something like that, that you know, that you can see and be like, you know what, is them, is them, you know. So maybe you guys have been asking them for a specific sign, and they heard you. They know they will be sending you that. They want you to be very very aware of your surroundings, because your specific sign that you've asked, you guys are going to be getting it very very soon. So oh, this is very nice. So you brought a lot of happiness into their life, and they want you to know that they brought, you brought a lot of happiness into their life. This is very much family energy. This is like very happy in your marriage or family, or you know. So maybe they were very very happy with you. Maybe you brought a lot of happiness into their life, and they're very grateful for that. So this is talking about, you know, they being, you know, recognizing how much you did for them. Like, they want you to know that everything that you did for them was very very amazing. They recognize it. They want you to know that they appreciate everything that you guys did for them, that the happiness you brought into their life, how you used to bathe them, how you used to take care of them. For a lot of you that had some sort of disease, this could be that, you know, if you used to take care of them, that could be that they're very grateful for you taking care of them. If you were taking care of them, maybe with someone else, maybe you can pass on the message, right, to that specific person, that you know, your spouse was very grateful if you happen to take care of them or something like that. Like, they're very grateful for that. And this is very much family energy. This is just talking about being very grateful. They acknowledge everything that you guys did, and they want you to know that they're very 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 happy, because they had you and they were with you. They're very happy about it. They're very very happy. This is very much amazing energy. If you guys have kids, because this is like very much family energy. If you guys had kids, this is like a recognition to their kids. This is a like a card for, you know, family energy and everything like that. So they're recognizing their kids. Probably for a lot of you, if your kids are, you know, old enough, you can tell them the message, right, that there's their you know, their dad and stuff like that, or wife, or you know, mom, they're acknowledge them, they love them, they're happy that they were in their life, you know, they're happy that they were in their life, you know, stuff like that. So Definitely a very good message for the people that have family, or even if it was you, even if it was just you, their own family, it doesn't matter. They're very happy for whatever it is that you did. They were happy for all the help that you guys gave them, and it's just amazing, amazing energy. So I got this. This is a very amazing card. Let me tell you something, because this is talking about, you know, being on the other side. This is talking about being on the other side. What is this is very interesting, because this was very much next to the family card, to this family energy and happiness card. So this is talking about being free on the other side. For a lot of you, if there's some other people that have passed away, they are not alone. They're with someone over there on the other side. For a lot of you, it could be their parents, it could be their just someone very very close to them, or very very close to you, and they're telling you like, hey, I'm here with my mom, I'm here with my dad, I'm here with your sister. Like they're telling you that they're here, they're there with someone, that they're not alone, you know, someone that they knew, or someone that was in their family before, or you know, something like that. And they want you to know that they're not alone over there on the other side. You can be okay. You can, yeah, like you can be trusting that they're not going to be suffering or anything. They're actually good where they are right now, and their energy is amazing. And they want you to know that you meant everything for them, and their family meant everything for them. And they want you to, you know, to know that they're acknowledging everything that you guys did for them, and they're happy that they got to live their life with you. This is very amazing energy. This is very very amazing energy. Oh my gosh. So this is nice. So they're telling you that you deserve a very very happy life. You deserve, for everything that you've done, you deserve a very very happy life. I am seeing right here that life will get so much easier, because you guys are gonna be leaving something behind. You guys are gonna be closing some cycles and stuff like that. And this closing of the cycles, you guys are gonna be abandoning a very tough period of your life, which is gonna be bringing you so many changes, which you guys are gonna be just winning so much success, so much abundance. Like I said, there's money, there's abundance, there's very better emotional control, happiness. So there's gonna be a lot of happiness with your family, with your kids. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna get accustomed to your spouse not being there. Like everyone's gonna get accustomed, everything's gonna get better in a way. Like you guys are gonna be managing your emotion a little bit better. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you, there's just a stable, very stable energy, which will be bringing you so many blessings, right? So all this energy, this new chapter that's coming into your life, you can expect it very very soon. You can expect to be and to enjoy, to be a different person, to enjoy your future with a very amazing light, where very very amazing light. They want you to know that there's success coming to you, because you have done so much, you have helped them so much, and they're very grateful for that. And they want you to know that they remember everything that you guys did for them. They want you to know that they're very happy about that, and they're going to be taking you into your next chapter in your life, because they're very grateful for everything. And they want you to know that, you know what, and now is your turn. You deserve it. It's your turn. You deserve everything that is coming to you. You deserve everything that you've been waiting for and expecting, because you have earned it all. You have gained everything. And this is the same card twice. So this is talking about you actually enjoying success and victory, just like very very soon, very 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 soon. Because oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, this is a very much needed transformation for a lot of you. A very much needed transformation. This is talking about finally having new courage or new strength, right? To start a new life. Finally getting out of your shell, closing cycles, and having some balance into your life with your kids and your family. Having balance that you didn't have before, changing that negative energy into a very positive energy. Very, very amazing, very good stuff that's coming towards you, because they're waiting. Your spouse is just, you know, kind of guiding you, and you keep waiting for that, because you will be receiving that very, very soon. So this energy is all about closing cycles and stuff. if you feel like you regret something, because maybe for a lot of you there's some sort of regrets or guilt or something like that, if you have that type of energy, if you feel it and stuff like that, your spouse wants you to know, like, you know what, that is long in the past. Whatever happened that it makes you feel guilty, or whatever happened that it makes you feel all this regret or whatever, you don't need to focus on that. If you couldn't say goodbye, you can say goodbye right now. You don't need to see me in person for you to say goodbye. I'm here in spirit, and you can just, close the cycle, say goodbye. I'm hearing you. Even though you're not seeing me, if you just pray and say goodbye to me, I'll know. Like if you need to have some sort of closure because you couldn't say goodbye to that person, no. You need to know that you don't have to have them in person again. You don't need to go back in time for you to tell that person goodbye. You can do that just now. You close your eyes and you pray, and you be like, you know what? I couldn't say goodbye before, but there's no remedy for that. So I'll just say goodbye to you. I'll pretend like you're alive right now and just tell you my last goodbyes. You don't need to carry guilt for that. You don't need to carry some sort of regret for anything that happened with you and that person. That person wants you to know that it's not your fault. It's not something that you could control. Everything happens for a reason, and the energy that I'm seeing right here is like letting go of that regret or letting go of that guilt. Focus on your life, because you know what? Everything that happened is just like, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. So this is the message that I received for you guys, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let's go with group number 4. Hello everyone that chose group number 4. So let's see what the cards have for you. So messages from your deceased spouse. Messages from your deceased spouse, everyone. Let's see what the messages number 4, group number 4 has for you. Okay. So remember, this is a general reading. There's a lot of messages for a lot of different people. So take your messages and leave the rest for everyone else. Adapt your messages into your specific situation that you're living right now, right? And leave the rest for everyone else, because remember, this is a general reading. So yeah, let's start with your messages, group number 4. Let's see what we have for you. So okay. So I do see that a lot of you guys are worried about your spirituality. Maybe you guys have some sort of religious background. Maybe for a lot of you guys are kind of worried about your spouse. Maybe this is the road trip. That's not what I meant. Yeah, the road trip. The trip that they made to heaven or something like that. Maybe you guys are worried about that. For a lot of you, maybe they did something to get there that it was not good. Maybe you're worried about their soul. Maybe for a lot of you, they did many things that were not good, and maybe you feel that you're fearing that they're gonna get judged in heaven, or maybe you feel like for a lot of you, this could be just some sort of worries about the spiritual thing. So maybe you're worried about their soul not being safe. Maybe you're worried about the things that they did. Maybe you're worried about where they're gonna go. Maybe for a lot of you, this is you're worried about your own spiritual journey with your deceased spouse. What happened to that person. Maybe you're worried about what is it that you could have done in that, that has got you worried about, the spiritual, where they went to, where are they going, where are you gonna go. Maybe you've been thinking about that a lot. Maybe your energy is all about that right now, because you've been worried about, your deceased spouse, where that spirit go, where their soul go. Are they okay? Are they in heaven? Or so it could be many things regarding this spiritual worrisome that I'm seeing right here. So it could go many ways, but I do see that for a lot of you, this energy, like, it's not going to take you nowhere. Don't worry about it, okay? really don't worry about where your spouse went or where are you gonna go when you die. Maybe for a lot of you guys are worried that you are going to pass away or something like that. Maybe you've been thinking about what's gonna be happening with your kids when you pass away, now that your spouse has passed away, and maybe that has been on your mind for a lot of you. Maybe this is, there could be many things, but this worry energy is just not going to be bringing you good things. Like, even if you're sick, because maybe for a lot of you guys are worried about your life and worried about what's going to be happening next, what's going to be happening with your family or with your spouse's family whenever you're gone, or whenever, what happened to your spouse's soul, what happened in that space, right? So a lot of you guys do have this energy. Don't worry about that right now. Like, there's no, if there's something that you can't control, then don't worry about it. And that's the message that I'm getting right here, because for a lot of you, your spouse is telling you, like, you know what, if you are worried about me, that I'm passed on, like, don't worry about me. And if you're worried about you, you'll be okay. As soon as you go, it doesn't really matter where you go. Like, it doesn't really matter. That's what your spouse is trying to tell you right here. Like, don't worry about that. Worried about the living, or worried about what's going to be happening, but not about where your soul's going to go. Don't worry about that. If you are worried about your spouse's family, or because for a lot of you, your spouse had kids and maybe you are taking care of them right now. Maybe for a lot of you, you have kids, you had kids with your spouse, and you're worried about who's going to be keeping them, or maybe you've been thinking about that very much lately, because you're like, you know what, life can be so weird sometimes, and life can change very unexpectedly. And for a lot of you that you guys are sick or something like that, maybe you've been thinking about, what if I get even more sick, what's going to be happening with my kids or their kids, or what's going to be happening with the family. So this energy is telling you, like, your spouse is telling you to relax on that energy. Relax thinking about that. Like, don't think about that right now. It's okay. You can calm with that situation. Maybe for a lot of you, your spouse, whenever that your spouse passed on, maybe you were, there to keep their kids. Maybe you were taking care of their kids, or maybe, that's something that you're gonna have to take on right now. Maybe you've been thinking about that, like, oh no, I have to take care of their kids, or I have to take care of our kids and right now by myself. So there's a lot of somewhat of that energy around here on this cards. There's a lot of family type of energy, maybe worrying about your family or worrying about your house. So maybe you guys have a mortgage or something like that. Maybe you're thinking about how you're going to be paying your next house payment or something like that. Maybe for a lot of you, this is worrying about your family, worrying about who's going to take care of the kids whenever you passed on, who's going to take care of the kids now that you have to work, and now who's going to take care of the kids, where do you leave them, right? Maybe you've been struggling with that in the past months. Maybe for a lot of you, it's not just your thoughts. Maybe you have been struggling with thoughts in the past, right? Like, as soon as that happened, you got that into your head, like, what's going to be happening, who's going to take care, like, who's going to help me take care of everyone, like, how can I change this? Maybe you guys are afraid and worried about that, and that's just something that you have on your energy, because for a lot of you have to deal with this on a daily basis, and that's something that's just very strong on your energy, right? So there were some sort of responsibilities that you have to meet now that your spouse is gone. And this could be family, right? This could be their kids, you guys as kids together. This could be the house payments, economic type of thing. So you're worried, and that energy is just very strong. That is just taking over all of the reading. But we're going to be seeing lots of more messages for you guys right now. But the first message that I do see, that it doesn't matter the type of worry that you have regarding your spouse gone, your economic, spiritual, and your house, and that new responsibility that you guys have, you need to relax on that, okay? You need to really relax on that, because your spouse is telling you, like, hey baby, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Like, don't worry about it right now. I will help you fix everything. They're actually very on to that. They're trying to help you fix everything. Maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about getting you new opportunities to make money. Maybe for a lot of you, this could be helping you with signs or messages that you need to actually pay attention to, that you're going to be receiving very soon. This could be with the subconscious, maybe dreaming, maybe this could be helping you find a better job that just popped out of nowhere. Maybe for a lot of you, this is a lot of prosperity, right? That is coming towards you because all this difficulty getting opportunities or difficulty moving forward, you guys are going to be experiencing these new opportunities coming to you. Okay, that is going to be bringing you lots of prosperity, lots of amazingness to you. Like, you can just expect new amazing things that your deceased spouse, they're going to be helping you with. Okay, so whenever a new opportunity rises up and you're like, well, where did that opportunity come from? Like, from your spouse. Okay, if something happens that you can relax all day and not worried about all this negative energy that you guys have to deal with it on a daily basis, that's your spouse, you know, trying to be like, you know what, honey, it's okay, like, chill, you know. Oh shit. Okay, so okay, so this happens a lot whenever I'm reading, you know, deceased past. I'm a medium, so I do tend to have a lot of spirits around me and lots of energies from people that have passed on, a lot of messages from a lot of different people. So, like, sorry if that camera movement scare you, but I had to leave it in because obviously it's just someone that is, you know, like, whenever someone, they have very very strong energy, they want you to be like, you know what, hey, I'm here, I'm here, can you feel my presence? So maybe for a lot of you, you feel that presence of your past loved one, right? Maybe for a lot of you that you feel that, you need to be like, oh my gosh, that could be my spouse, that could be my spouse, that's something he would do, or that could be my spouse, they're sending me some sort of message. So think about that, whenever you're hearing this, whenever you're listening to this reading, that it could be your spouse, that it moved my camera, right? So very weird, I know, but it's not the first time that happens, so it's good, we're good. So like I was saying, you guys, yeah, so all this worrying about your family and about your financial future and all these new opportunities that you could be getting, like, don't worry about anything. You guys are going to be being very very fixing everything. There's going to be some help from the other side, a lot of help from the other side, with everything that you've been experiencing, with everything in your life, everything that you need to fix. There's some energy coming to help you, your spouse's energy, that they're going to be sending you help. It doesn't matter if you're moving on with your life, it doesn't matter if a lot of you, because I do see marriage for a lot of you, so maybe this could be that you guys are going to be experiencing a new phase in your life where you're going to be getting married, or you're going to be finishing buying your house, because I do see like a mortgage or something like that. So maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about buying your house, this is talking about finally paying off your debt or your house, or finally moving somewhere else. So yeah, so oh my gosh, so if you've been thinking about moving homes, or you've been thinking about finally paying off everything and stuff like that, they're going to be helping you with that. They're telling you, like, you know what, hey, it's okay, you can move houses, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, I'll be helping you with all of that. I do see specifically this message because for a lot of you, you guys don't want to move something. Maybe you guys don't want to, or maybe this could be that you're not feeling all that good living in your house that you have right now. Maybe everything reminds you of your spouse, and there's some sort of change that you guys need to make, and you will be making it. I do see like doing something, moving, paying off debt, getting new opportunities for you to be happier. Your spouse is telling you, like, hey, do whatever it is that you need to do, for whatever it is that you need to do to feel comfortable and feel better. Do everything that you need to do, because there's only one life, and you need to live this life, and you need to focus on whatever it brings you so much happiness. So if you've been thinking about moving homes or something like that, because you can't take all this things, all this pressure, and you can take all these feelings about being in the same house that you were before because of all the memories and stuff like that, you can move forward. There's nothing that your spouse is actually very good with that. They're telling you, like, hey, do your thing. I do see happiness coming into your life very much soon. So if you've been stuck in this energy, worrying about everything, worrying about moving on, because like I said, I do see marriage, so maybe for a lot of you, you've been worried about moving on, moving forward, getting a new spouse, or getting a new boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that. Don't worry about that. Your spouse, like, your deceased spouse, like they would want you to be happy, right? If it's too soon, don't think about it, but be very open within your mind and in your head that your spouse, whenever you decide, whenever you meet that person that you're going to be happy with, they're okay with it. They want you to know that they are okay with it. They love you. Everything's fine. They want you to be happy no matter what happens, no matter if you get married to someone else. No, it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of happiness that they're giving you. Okay, this happiness they're giving you, they're trying to be like, you know what, you need to move on with your life. Whenever you feel ready for that, move on with your life. Change homes if you want to. If you want to still live in that house and get everything paid up, I'll help you with that, whatever your decision is. I do see that, oh my gosh, this is very interesting, because I do see that for a lot of you, you guys want to experiment something more in your life in general. I do see that for a lot of you, this is talking about bringing new experiences into your life, maybe moving forward with something in your business type of situation, maybe in your career. Maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about starting a new career or starting a new business or doing something that you can actually be very prosperous. And I do see there's a lot of movements coming to you, a lot of opportunities, lots of happiness. There's a lot of change coming towards you. Your spouse, they want you to be happy. They want you to be fulfilled. They want you to feel fulfilled and be fulfilled, and they want you to be very, very, very much happy. They actually want everything that's better for you and their kids, and your guys' kids. And if you don't have kids together, but your spouse had kids, they know that you want them to be happy as well. So he's watching over everyone. Okay, it doesn't matter your situation. If you had kids or didn't have kids, it doesn't matter. He's watching. Your spouse, your deceased spouse, is watching over everyone, right? Everyone that they were involved with, everyone that they had family with, like they are checking everyone. They're checking their kids, they're checking their family members, they're checking you. They're trying to see like if everything's okay with you, and they're just following you everywhere you go, because I do see that they are still on earth, because they're following you. They're trying to get you a better life. And I do see a better situation with your money situation. There's a lot of career movements, a lot of options that you guys are going to be experiencing. You guys are going to be doing new stuff, and that your spouse, they have always wanted you to do this. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you guys will be making some changes with your physical, or maybe changes with the way you eat. It has to do a lot with your body. It has to do a lot with whatever it is that you're eating. Maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about making actual changes. That's something that your spouse always wanted to do, always wanted you to do, and you never did. And now is the time for you to do it, because you're like, you know what the hell? I need to do everything that I need to do right now. It's time. So maybe for a lot of you guys are going to be starting, going to studying somewhere else, maybe changing jobs. Maybe for a lot of you, it's actually looking for a job for the first time. This is talking about finding a new way to make your life healthier, finding a new way. Maybe this is even going vegan, because I just heard the word vegan. So maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about, making everything better with your bodies, with your emotions, including watching whatever it is that you're eating, exercising, and all of that. Definitely there's a lot of movements right here in your very near future. A lot of movements. I see lots of career moves that are going to bring you success. Definitely lots of success and prosperity. And your spouse, because they wanted you to do something in real life. Whenever they were alive, they wanted you to do something that you never did, or they wanted you to try something that you never did, or that you never actually paid much attention to, but you're going to be doing that. So if that's something if that's one of your passions or something like that, you're going to be following that. You're going to be like, you know what, it's time. I procrastinated a lot. It's time for me to do that, because life goes away very, very soon. So maybe for a lot of it, this could be, traveling. Maybe this is, starting a new, following your skills, doing something amazing with whatever it is that you've always wanted to do, changing your diets and exercise. This is very, very amazing. This is making the changes that you've always wanted to do, or that your spouse always wanted to do, but there was never the time or the money or the patience or whatever. And now you are going to be making these amazing changes and finally having something new to look forward to, right? Definitely, there's a lot of amazing things that you guys are going to be experiencing in the very near future, and they want you to know that they're with you, actually, covering you. Like, if you need people or someone to defend you on the other side, they're there with you. Okay, they're there with you. I do. This is very interesting because maybe for a lot of you, they're guiding you, so they could be your spirit guides at some point. Because in different times of your life, there's a lot of different spirit guides. You don't stay with one or two or three spirit guides all the time. There's a lot of changes as you go and learn more about life and your evolution of the soul. There's going to be a lot more spirit guides that you're going to be dealing with. It's not always going to be the same spirit guide. No, 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 no. So maybe this person that passed away, they have turned into one of your spirit guides. Oh, this is nice. So definitely there's a lot of changes with your spiritual team. Maybe for a lot of you guys are exploring new things in your spiritual situation. That's going to be bringing you new spirit guides, and your spouse is telling you like, hey, I'm one of them. I'm actually one of your new spirit guides. I'm there with you. I'm guiding you. I love you. I just want to be with you, and I'm here on earth with you because I just got that again. Like, they're with you. They're with you. They're there with you. You need to trust them. You need to be like, hey, I know you're here. I feel your presence for a reason, right? Because maybe for a lot of you, like I said, there's some signs, some dreams or something like that you're going to be experiencing, and they want you to know that, hey, are you aware of them? Like, they're asking, are you aware of them, or do I need to change my strategy so you can be more aware of them? Right? So definitely there's a lot of amazing changes. All this pain that you've been going through, all this isolation, because I do see that maybe for a lot of you guys have been kind of isolating yourselves. Maybe you've been kind of feeling abandoned, feeling isolated, feeling like, what is it there that you need to do? Oh my gosh, all this negative energy, all this energy that has been kind of keeping you in the same place. Since that situation happened, you guys will be removing it. Your spouse telling you to chill, to relax, because all these changes that is coming you, they're going to just be taking you like very fast. There are going to be all these changes that you don't even have experienced before, and there's going to be even more motivation for you to do whatever it is that you've always wanted to do. So much motivation, so much motivation that you can expect in the very next few months, because your spouse is just is going to be very active with you. Like, yeah, definitely very active. So they want you to know that you're ready for the next step. You're definitely like so ready for the next step. There's gonna be some new feelings that you've been experiencing, but these new feelings, that you're gonna remove them. Okay, so maybe this can mean that you feel sad, but then you feel good, right? All these new feelings, all these things that you've been kind of going back and forth, like, okay, I'm good, but then I'm really sad, but then I'm good, but then I'm really sad, right? So all that is going to be gone. You're going to be like kind of stabilized with your emotions. There's going to be some stability with your emotions, and you guys can expect a better emotional situation around what happened with your spouse, and about, like missing that person. There's going to be a lot of changes that you can actually focus on and remove all this negative energy, because I do see that for a lot of you guys are like fighting this sort of battle, right? You guys are fighting this battle, and this battle that I'm seeing right here, you guys are winning it, okay? Because this is talking about having a very tough time and dealing with some things, but you guys are leaving this behind, okay? You guys are leaving this situation behind. You can expect new amazing changes coming towards you, because all this negative energy is just not going to stay there forever, and you could even feel lonely and everything, but no, it's not going to stay there forever. You're going to be making these amazing changes. Even if you need to take care of their family and everything, that's going to be, even if that stresses you out a little bit or something like that, that's going to be helping you in the end to learn the lessons life has to bring you. All these lessons that you need to learn from life, all these lessons that you need to learn to evolve your soul. it has, everything has a purpose, okay? Everything has a purpose. Your kids, you, everyone is not alone. You guys are not alone. You guys, your spouse is there. You guys as family members, like everyone, your spouse is there. You can experience it amazing new things and amazing new changes because your spouse is there to help you, is there to actually lead you to new opportunities that in the end they're going to be taking you into a much better life situation. Closing cycles, definitely just amazingness, living your life and finally appreciating the chance that you have, right? The chance that you have to live and enjoy your life still, right? Even if you're alone, even if you're not with your spouse anymore, like you still have a chance to live a little bit more, and you're gonna learn to appreciate that for sure. So that's what I have for you, group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a like, subscribe, and let's go with group number 5. Hello, everybody from group number 5. So we have some cards right here. Let's see what the messages you guys are going to be receiving from your deceased spouse. Let's see. Remember, this is a general reading, so there's a lot of messages for you and you. And you take your message and adapt it to your specific situation, okay? Leave the rest of the messages for everyone else that it's on here, because remember, this is a general reading. So let's see what the cards have for you, you guys. Messages from your deceased spouse. So, okay. Oh. Okay, so first thing that I'm seeing right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. So there's a lot of money going on in your energy. There's a lot of energy money with you. Like, definitely there's a lot of abundance with your energy. So let me just tell you something. You guys are going to be receiving so much abundance very soon. For a lot of you, this is just abundance that is meant to have you, is meant to be with you. I do see that your spouse, your deceased spouse, they're sending you this money, they're sending you this abundance. This is like a gift or something that you're going to be receiving. This, if you, even if you've been thinking about getting a loan or something for your finances, for you to have like a break in your finances and something like that, like they're going to be helping you with that. If you've been thinking about getting out a loan, or if you're going to be receiving some sort of compensation for something, this could be life insurance, it could be inheritance, this could be money that you guys are asking some other people for it. You will be receiving it because your spouse, they're helping you with that. So there's this a lot of energy money, you guys, a lot of energy money with you, which means you guys are going to be receiving so much money, or you guys are going to be receiving a very good amount of money that you need or that you want, and that's something that your spouse, that your deceased partner, they'll helping you with, so they know that is your right for you to have it. Okay, I do see that you guys, this is good karma that you guys are going to be experiencing, money karma, because this is talking about money that you guys deserve, or money that you guys have earned in a way, you know, even if this was earned in other lifetimes, like you actually deserve this money and you deserve all this abundance. So the first message that I'm seeing right here, you guys' financial future is kind of set. You guys' financial future is going to be good. It's going to be something that you don't have to no longer worry about. I do see that for a lot of you, this loan that you guys are going to be getting is just something that is going to make your life easier, or this money or this insurance or something that you guys are going to be getting is just something that will be helping you so much in your, you know, for you to be stable, for you to be in your financial future. If this already happened, because maybe for a lot of you this life insurance thing already happened, right? Maybe for a lot of you this is talking about money that you got. But let me tell you, if you have not gotten that money, you will be getting it. If you already received it, this is a message from your spouse that they're telling you, like, hey, it was me. I helped you get it. Like, it was me. This means that they have you very present, right? In their thoughts, in their energy, they have you very present, and they're just trying to be like, tell you like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. If you're in need of money, you can just ask them for money, because they will be helping you. Your spouse, your deceased spouse, they're actually there to help you out, and they're gonna be helping you with your financial situation. If you already received the money, just they want you to know, like, it was them. Okay, it was them, that they helped you whenever you needed the most. Okay, it was them. So I am seeing, like I said, there's some sort of karma situation right here, some sort of destiny type of thing that for a lot of you, you guys were meant to receive this money. Your spouse just helped a little, okay? But it was just something that you were meant to receive, and something that your spouse wants you to know that, hey, there's money coming towards you, okay? There's money. You can expect a lot of amazing things coming on for your financial future, right? So don't worry about money right now. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. If you've been struggling financially, it's okay, because I do see that a lot of you guys struggle financially, but it's okay because you guys are gonna be receiving everything that you've ever worked for, all this good amazing karma that you guys are gonna be receiving. Your spouse is sending it to you. For a lot of you, this is just something that they're helping the universe to get to reach to you a little bit faster. Definitely, I do see pregnancy as well. So maybe for a lot of you, whenever your spouse passed away, maybe for a lot of you guys were pregnant, or maybe this is talking about you guys wanting a baby. Maybe your wife was pregnant whenever she passed away. Maybe she passed away giving birth. Maybe for a lot of you, you are the wife, and maybe you were the one pregnant, or maybe you've always wanted a kid from your spouse. Maybe that could be the situation as well. There's a lot of abundance as well, because this card talks about a lot of abundance, but also pregnancy. So maybe for a lot of you, this is talking about all this abundance that's coming towards you, and everything that you guys are going to be getting in the very near future. So definitely there's a lot of pregnancy vibes for a lot of you. So if you've been wanting to have a baby, there's some pregnancy energy that you guys are going to be experiencing. Pregnancy energy, lots of abundance energy as well, lots of money. Your spouse, whatever your message is, right? Whatever your message is. So maybe for a lot of you, you guys were pregnant when that happened. Maybe for a lot of you, you've always wanted a kid from your spouse, or you have kids, right? Because there's all this family energy. So maybe for a lot of you guys have kids, and there's a lot of word about the money situation because of your kids, or because of your pregnancy and everything like that. Because of everything, you've always wanted to have this kids and this family and everything. And this money situation was holding you back or something like that, there's going to be a change, okay? If you were pregnant with that when your spouse passed on, that person that passed on is acknowledging your pregnancy, acknowledging your baby, acknowledging your family, the kids. This is talking about making better decisions with your money and finding a new economic abundance in your very, very, very near future. I do see family energy as well right here. So there's a lot of responsibility that for a lot of you guys have to take on that responsibility. So this responsibility situation that I'm seeing right here, maybe for a lot of you guys have been kind of fed up about everything that you have to do on your own. Maybe you've been doing everything on your own lately because of what happened, and it just feels so overwhelming. I do see that a lot of you, if you've been struggling financially, this is kind of like a way for your spouse to kind of help you, right? In a way that they can help you, that you can have a better economic situation, but be not feeling so much pressure, right? Not feeling so much responsibility to take care of your family on your own, or take care of you on your own. Just doing everything that you used to do together with that person, now doing it on your own. And it has become difficult because for a lot of you guys were accustomed to doing everything with your spouse, and now you have to do everything on your own, and it's been very difficult. You feel all this responsibility and all this pressure on you, and they want you to know that they're there with you, they're helping you, they're going to be helping you with everything, especially financially, especially with the abundance, because they know that it's a very, very important thing, and they want you to because it kind of facilitates, right? The energy that you guys are having, they're actually sending to you, so you can cash on some money, so you can have some money in abundance, right? So there's a lot of responsibility. I do see overwhelmness. So maybe for a lot of you guys feel kind of trapped in your life right now. Maybe you guys feel like you're not moving. You feel like are in prison. You feel like you guys are in a desperate type of energy right now. And this could be about your financial, but this could be about your kids, maybe your family members, maybe your pain, right? For a lot of you is your pain. You feel kind of trapped in your pain. You feel kind of trapped in that phase of feeling everything, just feeling very depressed and feeling just very, very bad. Oh my gosh. So maybe this could be that it's very recent, right? Maybe for a lot of you it's very, very recent. This what happened, it's just something that you don't know how to get over with. Maybe for a lot of you this is something that you need to fix this before it becomes something very natural to you. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys, because I do see like leaving away, right? Like moving forward, leaving away, getting rid of. So you guys, you're not gonna get stuck in this energy for the longest. Like, no, you guys will be making changes to this energy, but maybe for a lot of you could feel like it's been an eternity, right? It's been an eternity for you to have to deal with all of these emotions and all these depressions and feeling kind of trapped with your family situation and feeling trapped, like everything that has been going on with you and all your emotions. And maybe for a lot of you don't even know how to express yourself, right? Maybe you don't even know how to talk about someone, about what's been happening and what you've been feeling, how hard it's been since your spouse left, and that has affected you, because I do see that you guys need to express yourself more. You guys need to communicate more. You guys need to actually, talk to people. Go with your mom or someone very close to you, that maybe for a lot of you don't want to feel like you're a burden to them, right? Maybe you don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, here she comes again talking about that again. Like, you don't want to feel like that, right? You don't want to feel like you're putting all of this negative energy into someone else's shoulders, right? So maybe you've been into that situation. Maybe you've been thinking about how hard it's been and how everything's just changed because that person left, and how you have to do everything on your own now, and how your life changed so much. I do see that for a lot of you, this is just, it's been very, very tough, and you don't accept it yet. Like, you haven't accepted, but there's this energy of leaving behind. So you can expect to move on from this energy very soon. All these responsibilities, all this feeling trapped in your energy that you have right now will be ending, okay? This kind of like a cycle that's ending. This is just something that you can experience and leave behind. Like, you have to experience this, okay? You have to experience this. This is not something that someone else can experience for you. No, you actually, there's no jump in this, okay? There's no jump in this energy. You need to stay and experience that and learn whatever it is that you need to learn from this, and then move forward, move on. After all this energy, you have experienced it and learned your lessons from it. You need to move on from that. So there's going to be that moving on from all this energy. Definitely there's going to be all this moving on energy for a lot of you. And let me tell you something, because I do see that for a lot of you, it might turn even difficulter. Wait, is that a word? Difficulter? That's not a word. So even more difficult. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys are going to be turning into a even more difficult type of depression. Maybe you guys are going to be feeling all bad about yourselves and all bad about what happened, not having that person with you. And maybe you guys are going to go spiral into even more into that depression. But even if it feels like the end of the world, let me tell you, there's the end of the tunnel, okay? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You can actually experience closing of the cycle of this. And even if you have to deal with this a little bit more, like even if everything's turned a little bit more gray, you weren't experienced to turn everything so gray, but it will. And maybe for a lot of you, you have to do a little bit more grieving. Maybe for a lot of you, this is just something very recent. And even if you want to get over it, there's what can you do, right? What can you do? Maybe for a lot of you, you just need to let it all out a little bit more, and that's acceptable. Your spouse is telling you like, hey, take your time, whatever it is that you need to do, take your time, because this is just not something that you can skip it, okay? You cannot skip this. You can't skip this. You're gonna have to deal with this and learn to move forward whenever it's time. You're gonna feel free from all this energy whenever is the right time to feel free from this energy, definitely. So I do see that you guys are gonna be moving forward with all this energy, but your spouse is just trying to tell you like, hey, I got you. I got you. I have always got you, okay? I have always been with you. I have always got you since all this happens. Like, since all this happened, I have not left you alone. I'm here with you. They want you to know that you were the love of their life. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So they're acknowledging their love for you. They're acknowledging their love for their family members. They want you to know that you were an important part of their life. Definitely, you were an important part of their life. And they want you to know that your energy that you have always give them, it was very much a loving energy, and they acknowledge that, and they know that everything that you did for them was because you loved them, and they want you to know that they knew everything that you were doing for them. They want you to, they're thanking you in a way. This is kind of very grateful energy, you know what I mean? In a way, this is very grateful. In a way, this is just energy that they want you to know that they're okay, they love you, and that energy is still very much, there. They haven't forgotten about you or anything like that. Like, they're still thinking, they know that you're thinking about the love that you guys had, and how you loved them, and how they love you, and all this amazing energy that I'm seeing right here is still there, right? Still there. Very interesting how it works, right? Very interesting how these messages of love, they're very intense, or this energy is kind of very intense. And wow, so there's gonna be a change in your position. I do see changes with your love situation. I do see changes that maybe for a lot of you, there's gonna be a new love in your life, experiencing new things. Like I said, I do see marriage. So you guys, like, they want you to know, like, they love you, and you can love them, but you can move on with your life. Okay, whenever you feel the time that is ready, you can move on with your life. And they want you to know that you're not going to be hurting them by moving on with your life. Like, it's okay, they're gone, and you need to focus on your life now. And whenever you feel ready, you can do that. There's a lot of strength coming with this. So they're going to be making you very, very strong, because they know that you probably need it a lot. Probably you need the strength a lot, but they are your strength. They're going to be making you even stronger than you are right now, because they know that you need it, because they know all the responsibilities that you guys have, and they know everything that you've been dealing with, because everything that you used to do with your spouse, now you have to do it alone. And it's just something that has been hitting you very, very hard, and they want you to know that they're aware of it, and they're just going to be sending you so much spiritual energy. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is your spirit guide. For a lot of you, this is your spouse is just someone that is guiding you in your lifetime. They're on earth, they're guiding you, they're loving you. All this strength that I'm seeing right here is all these changes. You guys are going to be getting some sort of, the backbone that you're going to be, tough love, right? Tough love that is going to be changing you in a way to being more strong and learning new things, changing positions with your attitude, with your way you're going, with your career, with the way you perceive things. There's going to be some change in position where you can actually see the bigger picture, right? You're going to be able to see the bigger picture, see everything that's so much better, and learning to focus on whatever is important. Right? So of course there's a lot of responsibilities coming towards you. A lot of you guys are already dealing with that responsibility, but there's no more need to feel alone with all this responsibility, because they want you to know that they're actually there with you. You're not alone in this. They love you. There's a lot of strength on this. There's a lot of strength, like so much strength. You guys are going to be experiencing many, many amazing things because of your spouse that passed away. And this includes, like I said, a lot of money, a lot of abundance. You guys are going to be experiencing many, many things, because they know that you've been waiting for this. And they know, you know it in your heart. You know it in your heart that you're going to be having some money. You know it in your heart that you are going to be winning this battle. And for a lot of you guys are already winning this battle. And for a lot of you that it might be a little bit difficult for you to win this battle, just know that your spouse is there, and they're not letting you get down. Like, they're not letting you lose the battle. Okay, they're not letting you lose the battle. They want you to know that they're there with you. You can expect many, many great things thanks to that your spouse that passed away, because they're sending you all this amazing energy that in the end you guys are going to be receiving in with physical money, with physical love, with life and changes in general. You know what I mean? Many changes in position. It's just going to be very great for you, where if you have dealt with all the situations, there's no need no more for that. Even if you have to deal with it a little bit more, there's going to be many, many changes that in the end of the day, you're going to be like, you know what, that's my hubby. That's my wife. That's my hubby. That is them. And you're going to recognize it's them, because you know how they will never leave you alone, having everything to do by yourself. You know that they were never going to leave you on your own. You know, very interesting, very, very interesting. So that's what I have for you, group number 5. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.